There is a digital movement in progress, a true migration from analog to digital content. A transition to capture footage on hard drives versus tapes. And whether the most critical 24/7 surveillance operations are required, or the opposite end of the spectrum where cost is the major concern, locating a security and storage solution for your requirements can be difficult. To simplify this feat, this video offers some solutions to consider for high-end, mid-tier, and low-tier video surveillance applications. To identify what tier you fall in depends on the answers to these questions. What is the risk involved if you lose footage? What capacity requirements do you have? What resolution requirements do you need to meet? How concerned are you about protecting data and hard drives from failure? High-end applications require 24/7 operation. Institutions such as government, military, airports, research centers, financial companies, biotechnology firms, under significant compliance and regulation to have footage available at all costs, fall into the top tier. If footage is lost or frame droppage occurs, the risk is high and can be life-threatening or seriously damaging to their business. Capacity requirements are also huge. For instance, an application with 100 cameras can generate around 30 terabytes of data weekly. For this application tier, capacities are typically measured in petabytes instead of gigabytes. This tier also requires the highest resolution possible and resulting bit rates. And no matter what the cost, protecting data and hard drives is critical, as the content cannot likely be easily reproduced, if at all. With all of these critical considerations, another complication is thrown into the solution equation. Approximately 95% of video surveillance I/O operations are write-based, yet most enterprise-class storage systems are designed to support faster read access, and write times are often compromised due to data protection considerations. This completely shifts the focus from standard I/O applications that thrive off of reads-writes to needing to be write-based over reads. A solution to consider for 24/7 surveillance applications is Pelco's NSM5200, which is a purpose-built storage system that integrates the functions traditionally spread across 3 disparate servers, NVR functionality, storage, and storage pool manager, into one. Included in the NSM5200 is LSI 3-ware technologies that are designed to provide a cost-effective and reliable storage controller while reducing system downtime. To support 24/7 operation, selecting the right RAID level is very important, and Pelco chose to move to RAID 6 to provide double parity protection, giving administrators ample time to replace failed hard disk drives before data is compromised. Although the risk associated with the inability to capture a video stream is lower than in high-end applications, gaming centers, educational entities, and other enterprises, as well as mid-sized business, might fall within this tier. These organizations still face high capacity requirements, as footage will need to be archived and referenced on demand. The quality of data might vary. Some might require high resolution, while others are okay with lower quality footage. Data protection and drive failure prevention is still important, but what is different than in high-end applications is a small percentage of frame dropouts is acceptable, although not desired, in the event that the array needs to be rebuilt. Selecting the right RAID level for mid-tier applications depends on your exact specifications. But to give a quick guide to locating the optimal RAID level, if the archival requirements are for high data availability, then the customer would be suited for RAID 6. If performance and reads-writes of high-quality data is needed, but the customer application can tolerate potential frame droppage or lower performance in the event of drive failure, then RAID 5 is a better fit for the customer application. Depending on your footage retention requirements, scaling and expanding your video capture solutions might be top of your list. Consider LSI 600 series JBODs to solve data retention challenges and to increase the capacity of your systems without incurring additional server investments. And with the broadest family of 6 gigabit per second storage adapters to choose from, you can optimize the performance of surveillance applications, even if you are running a 3 gigabit per second system. Consider LSI MegaRAID DE series controllers if you are concerned with data protection, as these controllers offer LSI Safe Store encryption services, a unique feature that offers hardware-based encryption for self-encrypting drives for added data protection. This tier is primarily concerned with cost, has little risk involved if frame dropout occurs, and deals with low capacity requirements, as they don't need to retain footage for a long period of time as daily rewrites are acceptable. They can work with lower resolution images and are not concerned about data protection in the event of drive failure. Small retailer, storefront, home, remote office, and medical practitioners are a few examples of customers that may fall within the lower tier. The most cost-effective RAID level is RAID 0, and with this RAID level, you will achieve the highest performance out of your systems. With RAID 0, if one of your drives fails, the data will be lost. If you want more data protection but are still on a very tight budget, RAID 10 or 5 might be other levels to consider. LSI 6 gigabit per second storage adapters available to low tier offer you more features for your investment. For instance, if you have a 3 gigabit per second system, you can boost the performance of your systems with a 6 gigabit per second controller. A cost-effective scalability consideration is also LSI Series 600 JBODs. You can save by investing in JBODs versus more servers to support your current applications. Regardless of your surveillance application, LSI has a storage adapter and JBOD solution to help meet your needs. To obtain more information, check out the additional resources at www.lsi.com/channel. For more detail on high-tier applications, click here.